entering a brand new era. Things are not quite so old school. There's tons of exclusive content, should be pretty cool. 24 full years of questing, makes our devs we're doing great. RuneScape 3 Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, questing through 2008. Welcome back to August 26th, 2008. Our Demon Butler is just wandering out in the yard here. They did get all the way to the edge of the world. Just so far away. That doesn't matter. What does matter is the updates we're going to get here. Running straight for the updates here. And then, once we get that done, it's back to green dragons for a while. Very important to get this ASAP. On August 28th, 2008, Postbag from the Hedge number 33. We got the Pole Orcs, Mr. Mordaunt, Evil Dave's Conspiracy Theories, update hints, all sorts of good stuff. On September 1st, 2008, behind the scenes, we got Distractions, PvP, Summer, Quest, RF Quest, and all the standard features per month, like the postbag we just got. And now, September 2nd, 2008. Larger purchase limits for things in the Grand Exchange, better world map searching feature, and Great Orb Project worlds. But the most important thing, and it's actually things, because there's lots of good stuff here. We've got distractions and diversions, which don't really distract or divert too much, because you really do need to go out of your way in order to find these things. For the most part, at least. As if you're wanting to get the full rewards, at least. The first one is shooting stars. Look through your telescope to find a shooting star. What's this? A very close-up view of a wall. Yeah, we can't really do this one very effectively. Just because of the way we've set the house up here. We just rotated and moved a few things around. Like if we put the workshop here and rotated the study and put it in here so we could look out that way, we could actually use the telescope. We've kind of got this in a bad position currently, because we can't get rid of this room to make that not be the study there, because we put the glory here, which we can't get rid of still. We could get rid of the entire room, but that would also remove the glory. But we do have another glory, so I guess that'd be fine. So we could move the study and the workshop around in order to be able to actually use the telescope. But then we'd have to make all the stuff again. And that would require things. And we're not too worried about going to shooting stars right now, though. So probably worry about that later. Do want to go see a shooting star, though, because that is thematically appropriate here. So I'm going to go get it. Alright, it's gonna be like an hour until the stars are back. I promise, rocks fall from the sky. It's great. The telescope will tell you roughly how long and where it's gonna land. First person to get there gets a bonus chunk of mining XP. They're all different sizes, requiring different mining levels. And once you've mined some of the stardust and get to the middle, you trade it in for cosmic runes, astral runes, gold ore, GP, and a mining boost. Was made free to play in 2017. The level requirements were removed in 2019 with the mining and smithing rework, and then added back in the 2024 full rework with rewards and stuff. But yeah, we don't really worry about any of that, and our mining is already significantly higher than it needs to be compared to other skills. So that's the one we are least interested in. We actually can go and check out the other two, though, because it's distractions and diversions, plural here. Well, that'll work nicely. We already saw this while we were running around earlier. Next on the list, over here near Draenor, or I guess more towards Wizard's Tower, in between the two. The next one, Balthasar Beauregard's Big Top Bonanza. A ticket vendor shows up in one of many places changes each week. Go to Ticket Vendor. Ticket Vendor hands you a ticket. And it whisks us away to the Big Top Bonanza. This is the Ringmaster. Welcome to Balthazar Beauregard's Big Top Bonanza. Hey there. What's going on here? Ah, a new face. Could you be our new performer? Yes, I am. Wonderful, wonderful. But you're human? Well, beggars can't be choosers. What's wrong with... Now we have several acts that need a performer. What act would you like to perform in? Agility. Ah, this is a truly fearsome act. You must walk the tightrope and perform daring feats of agility. Flips, twirls, juggling, chinchampas. It's truly only for the brave. Chinchampas? Juggling? We shall provide you with a costume. Simply go up to the changing tents by the ladder. You'll change there and be taken to the platform. You can either get started straight away or speak to the assistant on the platform at the top of the ladder, who'll explain the details to you. What's in it for me? I want a costume, I want to know the rewards. But what are the rewards? Really more about the rewards. As performing isn't great in itself, what do I get for doing it? You can't expect me to work for free. What happened to the days when the thrill of performing was enough? Well, of course I reward my performers. When I work on a performance-related pay method, the better you do, the better I reward you. Your performance itself is a reward, because you gain more experience than you normally would in the skill you perform in. At the end of your performance, I review how well you did, and reward you with extra experience and a part of a costume. What costume? Not just one, but several. For those that simply put in the minimal effort. I reward them with peasant costume pieces and occasional giant hand. For those increasingly put in effort, they get performance costumes. You have a piece of an acrobat costume, a clown costume. For the truly amazing, like myself, I give out a ringmaster costume. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose. Hope mine fits better than yours does. I'd like to see you find a tailor who can make a size 115 trousers. Would you like to know anything else about the performances? There's also the magic performance. On ancient practice, ideal for the spotlight. Dazzle the audience with the displays of your impossible feats. You won't need any runes. Speak to the fairy in the wizard's outfit and she'll explain the details to you. Or if you feel like you're already ready, you can just get stuck in. Also, how do I leave? All the exits are roped off. Silly little performer. You were given a golden ticket when you entered Balthazar Beauregard's Big Top Bonanza, yes? Yes, I did. Well, read it. It says you just need to tear it to leave the circus. Tear the ticket and poof, you are gone. Simple as that. Thanks. And there's also another one about the performances. Ranged. A perfect place to put your shooting ability to the test. You must successfully hit 10 targets from a distance of your choice. Don't kill the assistant, though, as fairies are expensive to import. We shall provide you with equipment, so there's no cost to you. Either speak to the fairy in the green outfit near the bullseye to get more information, or get started straight away. And then, more information about the performances. Improving our performances. There's so much that goes into being a true virtuoso. The audience is key to any great performance. You must listen to what they want and appease them. They love seeing their requests performed. They also hate repetition, so don't keep doing the same safe move. Be dangerous. Try more difficult moves, and who knows, you might succeed. Everything you can do here is rated by difficulty in relation to your skill levels, but they're only recommended levels. You're welcome to attempt anything you like. You're just more likely to succeed if you have the relevant skill level. But if I can't do more difficult moves, I can't help repeating. Then perform an emote between moves. That will make an audience happy. However, don't repeat them or the audience is very fickle and they hate repetition. We only give you points based on the first 10 that you perform. Isn't there an easier way to improve my performance? The audience can be so demanding. Certainly, wear crazy costumes. The crazier the better. I will not tell you which clothes to wear, as it is up to the taste of the performer, but do experiment. See what works best for you. For safety reasons, you can only wear the costume we provide in the agility performance. Also keep an eye on what the ticket vendor moves to, and who populates our audience. Different locations have different preferences, and will give you a bonus. Thanks for the advice. Like to know anything else? What is this whole circus here? It is a little odd. It's a circus. It's supposed to be odd. What would you like to know? Why are there so few people here? Sorry, anyone here? We're but a new business and haven't attracted many customers yet. That's why there are so few people in the stands. With a performer as good as you, I hope we attract more customers and more performers. More questions about the circus. Where are we? We exist within the ticket vendor. We fold space in on itself to fit in something smaller than the space we take up. It's all very complex. The fairies tell me it's quite easy. So I'm currently folded in space. Is it going to hurt to unfold? No, of course not. No different to teleporting normally. Would you like to know anything else? So we're in a folded space. Barely anybody's coming here. We can leave if we want to. Do things. More circus lore. That's how we leave? Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it. So we got 3 different events we can do. Range, magic, and agility. We don't really specifically need range magic XP, but we're not 99, so I suppose we might as well. Talk to the ranged assistant here. Greetings, I'm your assistant for range performance. For safety reasons, I must now explain to you the rules of the performance. Please choose the target you wish to shoot at, either the bullseye or the popinjay. Then, the shooting spot from which you will attempt to hit the target. You shoot from any shooting spot you like, regardless of your range level. You're more likely to score a hit if you have the recommended range level. You may take 10 shots for the duration of your performance. 5 shots must be at the bullseye, and the other 5 must be at the popinjay. Once 10 shots have been made, I'll ask you to desist, and I'll analyze and relay your score to you. You also perform emotes during said performance to enliven said performance. Participate at your leisure. The performance is not timed. Should you wish to terminate your performance early, speak to me. You only do 1 performance at a time. Do you understand the terms and conditions and wish to continue with the ranged performance? Yes. Let us. Which one would you like to use? Bow and arrow, throwing knives, or throwing axes? Obviously the throwing axes. Okay. So now, we've got 10 shots. Shoot something. That's what the audience wants. Since we're near the Wizard's Tower, we got a bunch of wizards in the audience today. Not that we're going to worry about that too much. It's very much a different system, whether you're going for experience or points in order to get the outfits. We're just going to worry about experience for right now. Level 10 spot. We fire X and get XP because we hit it. We just keep on trying. More difficult things. Get in chunks of XP. It's fairly solid chunks as we increase the level of the difficulty here. Hit all 5 here. Now we need to switch to the other side. We'll make it even more dangerous, starting at the level 60 spot, throwing towards the target here. Stay on target. There, here too. In theory they should be spinning, but here we go. No. We're just right in the middle. It's working. Now they're spinning. We got the axe right on the side. Beautiful stuff. Another hit. Another chunk of XP. Try the level 80 throw. And we missed it entirely. So then we can try again. There's the XP there. And we have only 1 shot left. Throw it. Hit it. Good job. You did so well. And take a piece of the tightrope costume. Now you can practice in your spare time, yes. Scored 580 points in the range performance. And received 14,226 XP. Not too shabby for the amount of time it takes. And that's kind of the idea with the distractions and diversions here. Get some experience for doing stuff. Very worthwhile. Do you want to start your magic performance? Could you explain the magic performance for the first time? Of course I can. There are 4 kinds of spells you can perform. Levitation, teleportation, alchemy, and elemental. The ring is filled with animals and props for you to perform the spells on. Certain spells only work on certain props and animals though. Give it a try and see what happens. Oh, but I'd best tell you, the props and animals all have different difficulty ratings, which suggests the skill level most likely to grant you success. But you're welcome to try any you like. Last thing, you only perform 10 spells. At the end of them, I'll tell you how you're done. Oh, and you can do emotes between the moves to keep things fresh. The audience loved that. No need to speed through them though. Performance ain't timed. Finish your performance early, just come speak to me. You can only do the performances one at a time. Want to start magic performance? Yes. Request? Do anything. You betcha. We got different stuff here. Got the lowest level stuff here, and some other low level stuff on the other side. This is levitation option. So, starting to keep run down. What happens? Okay. What kind of spells? You already told me this. So what happens? Yeah. Levitate a rat. And this floats. Look at that. And we get magic XP. Levitate a cat over here. They float. That's great. For more magic XP. Levitate this bowl. Look at it go. And we could also levitate these. Or you can go over here and blast some stuff, which is also fun. Doesn't matter which you do, unless you're trying to do the things they tell you to. We're just going to come over here and blast the shield. And then blast the armor here. Very successful. Now then it's over to the higher level section here for the last bits. We're going to alchemy the dumbbells, which are level 80. The orders of things are a little bit off here comparatively. That's alright. And that was a level 80 cast. Teleport the armor here. Ta-da! Teleport the stool. Another success. Gonna alch the assistant here, which seems very safe and very cool. Failure. So we try again. And we get failure. So yeah, I think we did. We got XP. Might just not have shown it too well. Good job, you did so well. Why don't you take a piece of the tightrope costume? Fantastic. 730 points, 20,000 XP. Not too shabby. And then it's up into the agility area, where it switches us into the acrobat outfit, and the agility assistant helps us out. Welcome. I'm going to be your assistant and do the agility performance. A very simple performance. You mount the rope, you'll have access to some new moves. First 10 of these moves are ordered by difficulty. You're free to attempt any more you wish, regardless of your agility level. You're just more likely to perform the trick right if you have the recommended agility level, is all. The final move shown is the juggling move. To juggle, select an object you want to juggle. The juggling equipment is also rated the same way as the moves, however, so choose your object carefully. Okay, so I can either perform normal moves or juggling moves, got it. Fabulous. Just a few more things. Only perform 10 moves, whether juggling or normal. At the end of 10 moves, you've finished your performance and must dismount. Perform emotes in between for extra points. No need to rush, it's not timed. Only performing the tightrope once a week. These are all weeklies. If you decide you don't feel like completing your performance, you can leave at any time. That's fine. So, we can hop around, we can juggle. Here's a little hop. One leg balance. Ooh. Twirl around. Yeah. Lower level stuff. Juggle some knives up here on the tightrope. Very safe. Very cool. Juggle some spades. Very large. Look at us go. Get an agility XP. Can't complain about that. Juggle some tunas. Wild. And the highest level ones are even more dangerous. Do some more acrobatics here. Level 70 acrobatic is a no-hand cartwheel. Woo! Level 80 is a forward roll, which we also succeed. Let's juggle some more things here, like flaming torches for the level 90 juggling act. My goodness. And lastly, explosive chinchompas. Very dangerous. If you mess up the juggling, things that just bonk you on the head. It's pretty wild. Get another piece of the tightrope costume. Brilliant. 749, 11,000 agility XP. Very quick compared to actually going and training agility. And that is pretty good. So for our success here, we got parts of the acrobat outfit, which looks just fantastic. The ringmaster outfit's definitely the best one. Worry about that when we have higher stats for more success. We don't need the experience. We can destroy all of the sets here and just speak to the ringmaster to reclaim them. So that's good. And now I'm just going to tear the circus ticket to leave. Just works. So that is a new weekly that we can do. The shooting stars are more of a daily and changes to how much you can do per day and rewards per such times and things. We're not worried about the shooting stars though. So we're just going to do the circus here. You get free agility, range, and magic XP, which is nice, but not quite as nice as the last distraction and diversion. Over at the Ardoin Zoo, we can talk to Larry here about Penguin, Hide and Seek. Hey Larry, how's it going? Oh, welcome back, my partner in mischief. Any word on the penguin infiltration? Yes, I know for a fact that they've started planting spies all over the world. They're gathering data on various races and environments of Gillinor. Yeah, I see. What can we do to fight back? A frontal assault? Sail forth with a grand army and strike them down? Don't be ridiculous. They'd expect that. No, what I need is to counteract their spying by spying on their spies. So you'll spy on their spies who are already spying on us? That's a little confusing. No, it won't be me doing... I won't be doing the spying. I need you to do it. I'll collect the data and attempt to find a pattern to their movements. Why do I have to do all the hard work on your adventures? I'll reward you handsomely. All you have to do, while you wander the world, is keep an eye out for penguins. Ooh, when you see one, spy on it. They're well trained and will change position every week, so keep your eyes peeled. I'll give you a device that can track penguin spies and offer you hints on their locations. Penguins are worth between 1 and 3 penguin points, depending on how difficult they are to find. Report back here and I'll reward you for your efforts. Great, I'll get started right away. Oh, one last thing. You have access to Lunar Magic Spellbook, so you could contact me through the NPC contact spell, and give you hints wherever you are in the world. That's quite handy. Hold on there, take this device. There hands you a penguin spy device. You should take this device for spying on the penguins. Should come in handy and has a number of useful functions that'll help you on your mission. First, it will provide hints to all the penguin locations. You can't get an exact lock on, but it should give you the general idea of an area to begin your search. Once you're in the area, you can start the scan, which will search your immediate vicinity and identify any penguins nearby. As you spot more penguins, I'll be able to upgrade this scan range and the new zap function, which will freeze any penguins in place. All that is added in the much later rework. So, that's not actually a thing, turns out. Well, that's alright. Instead, you can just ask him for various hints about where they are. So, here we are. 2020, this device and all its shenanigans are added. And so, instead, we're just going to make use of the whole group that was put together to really make this whole thing work. Finding all the penguins across the entire world, challenging. When everyone's working together, you get World 60 Pengs. Friends chats galore. Because so many people want to get the penguins for all the XP we're going to get here. Multiple friends chats, Discord, websites, just everything you could dream of to get your penguin points. Let's see if we can just get rid of this. Still be able to get them. Because we can't use that to find them. We can't get the extra stuff. 1 and 2 point penguins exist. The 2 point penguins previously required Cold War, which was not actually a requirement to be hunting the penguins here. But we've already done it, so we're going to get the correct number of points. So now, we just need to go all over the world, spying on spies. The penguins also have little disguises, like being a bush or other things. Here is our first penguin spy. Total penguins for the week, 1 out of 10. Total points, 3. We're going to need to deal with the whole points system when we're done here, but yes. we will worry about that once we've spied all the penguins. One slight issue is going to be penguins wandering into places that don't exist yet. So here is the Alcarid cactus penguin in Alcarid. There are some that are in places only that don't exist. But for the most part, it should be fine. And they can also be in places like Xanaris, which isn't even all over the world, it's a completely different world. Had it as a toadstool. Just chilling here. Went and got another lunar staff. This also helps just to get around to other places they could be. So we're probably just going to keep this in the inventory. Saves us having to constantly go back to Lunar Isle. One thing that helps quite a bit is having the penguins stuck behind doors. And then people are nice and close the doors behind to not let the penguins escape. So that's nice. Over in Sophanem, and the Slayer Tower. Over in Narda, Keldagrim, Ardoin Castle, and lastly, in a very out-of-the-way location for us, a toadstool in Leia. What is 10 out of 10 penguins found? Later on, there's more things you can do for more points and everything. This gets us 15 points. Must have accidentally spied on a penguin earlier. But we can avoid using excess penguin points. We have the technology. Let's go get our rewards. Penguin points can be turned in for GP or XP. The XP, way better. Although all the amounts were changed in a 2020 update. Originally, the XP was 25 times level per point. And now it gives lamps with a different XP curve. Starts off as you getting more XP than you would have, but eventually kind of drops off. Well, starts off getting more XP and then it's less XP, and then it's still less XP than, now it's more than you would have gotten previously. So in essence, we just need to use the correct amount of points and discard the rest. So talk to Larry, penguin hide and seek. Have you news? Have you found more? Wait, where's your spy device? Did it fall into enemy hands? I turned around for a second. You're lucky that these are easy to make. Just a bit of tinfoil, and we're ready to go. We get the spy device back, which doesn't exist. Okay. I want to claim my rewards. Penguin points. These are all things that are in the 2020 update. Instead, there is lamps. So we can customize the amount of points we spend to get the correct amount of experience here. At level 68, because we're obviously putting XP in Herblore, rounding everything correctly, we get 9 points worth of XP. Each lamp costs more, but gives the same amount per point. So we buy a huge lamp and a small lamp. That's what we get for actually using. And we get another huge lamp, which we need to, unfortunately, destroy. And that gets us back to the correct 0 points here. 9 points worth. Dump this into Herblore. One at a time here. Herblore XP. So we get a total of, if we destroy one lamp, gotta be careful, we get 22,000 Herblore XP, and then another 2,000 Herblore XP. So, essentially, what we got there is a very solid 25,000, like 600 Herblore XP, which is lovely. Then destroy the other lamp. Can't reclaim it? Perfect. So yeah, we would get even more Herblore XP if we have the 2020 update. But trying to be at least slightly accurate here. And as we increase our herblore level, we get to use less and less of the lamps because of how much higher XP we would have been getting. At least we can actually do this, unlike Tears of Guthix. Of course, that would also be just going into rune crafting, but that is a problem for later. For right now, we got a new weekly where we're going to need to constantly destroy this device and get like 25,000 herblore XP. That is amazing. That is going to be fantastic. Only question is it soon enough? Will it be enough? We will see. But in the meantime, back to Green Dragons for a bit. 77 prayer. That's more prayer points. Wow. And later, Leech Ranged Strength. 89 ranged. Because we are ranging the dragons. That is nothing. And here is 78 prayer. Also, 118 combat. So that's something. Not that combat level really matters. Or leech magic attack existing in the future matters either right now. Well, that's something. For sure. With that, we're going to continue updates and such. On September 5th, 2008, new batch of merch. Got a USB flash drive, backpack, drawstring bag, and pencil case. Oh boy. Merch store. Yep. On September 9th, 2008, Bob Barter, the herb price guy at the Grand Exchange, can now decant your potions to 4 doses. We'll have to check if this includes noted potions at this point, or later, or if it switches at all. Because that's going to inform our herblore training in the future. Need to figure that out. You can also chisel granite into smaller bits of granite for summon and stuff. Right-click collect ecto tokens without a ghost speak amulet. So if we need to get more ecto tokens, or we're getting ecto tokens by training there instead of just at our altar here, we could do that now. One of the skeletal wyverns is no longer displaying the wrong combat level for no reason. It was just as strong as the other ones. It's just being weird about it. And you now need to pay Enoila, the guy down in the ZMI rune crafting area, the rune charge to collect things from the Grand Exchange. Because within changes with the Grand Exchange stuff, you could collect your essence from there without paying and just bypassing the whole thing. No longer something that can be done. In the realm of graphical fixes, that's continuing to happen. Fixing all kinds of different things, clipping together, changing colors, removing your hair, breaking your arms, making your head invisible, areas of the game that were lagging like crazy. Just general things. General things. Main update for this day, though, is the Clan Wars update. You got all sorts of new options, like letting people return to the fights, the duration, if you want to set a kill total to win, what combat styles are allowed, lose when there's only 5 people left on the other team, to stop you needing to run all over around the arena finding the guy hiding in the corner. There's also new arenas, free-for-all portals. You can set callers for actual organized team fights. And you can also turn on people losing all their items when they die, which is a totally good idea, which is not going to be abused in the future whatsoever. On September 12th, 2008, we got more Fun Orb news. Few new games and highlights. We got Pool, which is Pool. Dungeon Assault, where you build a dungeon and raid other people's dungeons. Orb Defense, a tower defense. And Pixelate, where you have to change the blocks as they fall and change colors to make a picture out of it. Fun orb. What a time. Anyways, on September 15th, 2008, they finally managed to fix the off-white coloring on some skill capes. When they fixed the colors, it made it glitch out in other ways, so it took a little bit longer than expected. And the world map now has options for the key. You can order it in the old, unorganized order, by alphabetical, by categories of different things, like transportation and shops and such. Just makes the world map a little bit more usable, which is nice. But the main thing is the next quest. All right here. It's Summer's End. Requires Spirit of Summer, 23 summoning, 37 woodcutting, 35 hunter, 45 mining, 47 firemaking, 55 prayer, a ghost speak amulet, Jenica's ring, blue charm summoning pouches, which we're going to make from the blue charms that we got from green dragons, along with this 396,000 coins, which is nice. We're also going to need a pickaxe, axe, tinderbox, and spade, which are not on a tool belt because that doesn't exist. What pile of stuff to go get here. Should be doable. And also, should probably bring some food. Quest begins. Back here with Summer. Hey, Summer. Summer, what are you doing here? What happened? Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. I don't have time now. You must come with me right away. Wait, what has happened? Why did the ground shake? That happened right after the end of the previous quest. What actually happens now, essentially. Not here, please, come with me. Summer's End. This is Summer. Summer's End? Dun dun dun. Now we're in the instanced wilderness area here. Through the farm portal. And here is everybody. What's this? What's going on here? Thank you for coming, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. We understand that it must be awkward for you to come back after what we said last time. Come back? Is this the farm? What happened? Oh no, we're someplace else now. It's hard to explain, but Jagex should be able to shed some light on the situation. Actually, I think we should explain it from the beginning. Please do. This is all very confusing. As far as I've understood, I shouldn't even be here. Nobody should, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. But fate has been rather cruel to us all. It all started around 400 years ago, when we moved here from Varrock to set up a farm of our own. I'm sure Summer's already told you what happened then. Yes, she told me that first her mother died, and then the rest of you were murdered. Yes, my beloved Jenica died from spider poisoning about a year before the attack. What happened to her soul, we do not know. We can only hope she did not become a victim of the beasts. Then the rest of us, except for Gargan, were murdered. Who is Gargan? He worked alongside Mernek and Jagex, but was away on an errand at the time of the attack. I can only assume he is long since dead by now. Oh, okay. Sorry for interrupting you. Please go on. As we died, we did not get to move on as people normally do. Instead, we were trapped in this realm. Every day since then, the beast has been slowly draining energy from our souls. The pain is constant and horrible, but, sad to say, we have almost become used to it now. But the first few weeks, we could do nothing but scream from agony. We don't exactly know what the beast is, but it's been here for a lot longer than we have. As Eric mentioned, it feeds directly on souls, which fuels the dark energies that keep it alive, I suppose. We suspect that before we arrived, it outright devoured every soul it came across. The veil between our worlds was still strong then, but that has started to change. Not soon after our arrival, we could feel the veil separating the beast's realm from yours growing weaker and weaker. It's as if the beast is trying to claw its way through. But then there's even more reason to stop it. If it gets through, it will have all the people of Gillinor to feed upon. Yes, we also thought of this, and it would no longer be in need of us. Over the centuries, it seems to have made quite a bit of progress. That is nothing compared to what has happened since Summer brought you over to try to help us. It's broken free, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic, and it's more powerful than ever. I assume you felt the ground shake? Yes, there was a short earthquake right before Summer appeared at the wilderness wall again. Wilderness ditch. What happened? It's breaking through the veil. Its new powers has started crashing through the realms. That actually explains where we are right now. What do you mean? This void? We're actually inside the veil that separates our two realms. It's grown so weak that even we can enter it. You're saying that we're in the abyss? I don't remember it being this bright. No, this is not the abyss. The beast is not so patient that it's trying to find an actual path to our world. It's creating its own. The abyss is all around us, but the beast is crashing its way straight through it, pushing everything aside, leaving nothing but this void. As you probably understand, we must act now. It doesn't matter how powerful it is, we must stop it. And as you've dealt with it before, and because you are partially responsible for how quickly this is all evolving, we're hoping that you would be willing to try to set things straight again. You can't blame me for this. Just asking me to help would have been perfectly fine. I apologize. So what is it we must do? How can we defeat this thing? As we mentioned last time we saw you, we have tried before and failed. We were hoping that, with your help, this time we might succeed. There's a cave just north of the farm. First thing we need to do is lure it in there. Once inside, we can go along with our old plan on how to defeat it. We'll give you further instructions once we've got it where we want it. We were thinking that maybe you could lure it like you did before, by getting its attention with newly summoned souls. However, you should know that if there's anything the beast is familiar with, it's souls. I doubt it'll be possible to do it the exact same way as last time. We need to find a new type of soul to lure it with, not just a new shape, but the spirit itself must be a completely different form, aka blue charms. And use the information as to what kind of soul you must use. It's blue charms. Once you have the beast in tow, enter the cave before it manages to claim the spirit. Alright, I should be able to do that. Thank you, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. May Saradomin be with you. I'm sure he will be. We'll take all the help we can get here. Now get that cave open and lure the beast inside. Will do. Alright. And now, we're in the spirit realm. Ooh. And there's the beast. Here's the pads, the discs of all the ones that don't work. We went with spirit jelly pouches as our blue charm familiar, because they were very easy to make. So first, we need to get the mine here. It's all crumbly. Fix it. That's too far, too severe to just mine through. Right? Open the cave. We must close the cave. That's how this works. Be right back. Spirit realm place. Just pop through a portal. We have the technology. It's Jenica's ring. Can we go through? Portal. Activate it. There we go. It's a system here. Alright. Now, just need to go to where the cave is here. To open it, we need to close it. Some other stuff happening over here. A lot of this doesn't exist in the spirit realm. It's a whole thing. Mine with a bronze pickaxe. Perfect. Mine with the support from the cave entrance, and it collapses. Just how we wanted. Just what we wanted. Okay. And then it's back into the spirit realm. I think all this outside parts technically took place in the wilderness. The whole mess. There is instancing now and everything, so it's probably fine. Alright, now we need to get the beast inside, which is another problem entirely. Why don't you follow me? We've got our blue charm familiars here. the spirit jelly. Now, we need to get it to follow us inside. We stand near the entrance and wait for the beast to come over our way. Trying to lure it in here. Just go through once it sees the delicious, delicious spirit jelly. In theory. We're close enough. Can I have a soul? Not quite. Alright. We're gonna need to get it closer then. We have to wait for it to wander all the way around here. Probably the easiest way. Once it's paying attention, we can try going inside the cave. It's a bit of a fiddly situation. That's for sure. And we have multiple here. So if the beast here sucks out the soul entirely, we can try again multiple times. Getting more blue charms would be a little bit of a pain, so hopefully we can accomplish this. Once it looks like the beast is paying attention, we'll try to go inside here. That's the idea, at least. That's the thought. Come eat a jelly. It's gonna be delicious. You know you want to. Oh. We're going in. Did we get him? Looks like yes. Run away from the spirit beast, level 430. Okay. Inside the cave. We got him right where we want him, I guess. Well done, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. I did not believe that you would be able to get the beast in here. Maybe Summer's faith in you is justified. Maybe so, Marinek. But luring the beast is one thing. Harming it is quite another. Now that we have it trapped, what do you propose we do? Fear not, we have a plan. The roots around this chamber are cursed. They burn with a supernatural intensity. We believe that the beast's vision will not be able to distinguish between these fires and a soul, drawing it towards them. So your plan is to burn it, that's it? I'm sorry, Ernick, but that's preposterous. Fire won't damage a creature this powerful. You're correct that the fire will not harm the beast, but it will surprise it. We've studied this creature for centuries. We have noticed a weakness in its chest, where the beast stores the energy of the souls it devours. Once it is stunned, it'll strike and try to break through its protective armor. So I need to gather the roots from around the chamber to build fires and lure the beast, then you will attack? Exactly. You take all the glory while I'm scuttling around gathering twigs. Yes, but you must be on your guard. Beast can recognize when it's being threatened, and it won't take kindly to it. So keep your eyes as well as your ears open. Try to stay out of the way of its attacks. I should also warn you that no amount of armor will protect you from the beast's attacks, so to allow you as much mobility as possible, I suggest you only bring the most necessary equipment. Armor and weapons will be useless for you here. So are you ready, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic? Yep, ready as I'm gonna be. Yes, I am. It's time to run! The Spirit Beast launches magical attacks. And then they splash into more attacks. It's a whole thing. It's a problem. They launch where you are standing, so you should just keep moving out of the way, essentially. It's got sound cues. It's like movement cues and everything. That's alright. Let us first, though, make some inventory space here. Gonna alch these pouches here. I suppose we could technically drop some more things here too. Just in terms of total space used. I want to be able to grab a good number of logs here. We're a little close there. Took some damage. It's a system. See if we can chop a log here. before we get blasted. This thing has a pretty decent range to it too, unfortunately. Don't want to get hit by all the attacks. That'd be unfortunate. I'm just going to keep running back and forth here. Make it work. Make it work. Yeah. Kinda. There's another log. Yeah, this is why we have some food here. It's gonna be helpful. It's a system of dodging. Whether or not the damage is less than it used to be is another question. We're making do. And if we had a better axe, that would also probably help. But we can't really do that. Alright. There is a whole bunch of logs. Put in a fire pit. With the fire. We need way more logs than that. Oh, we need to just keep putting the same logs in here. Okay. Put it next to it there. Just timing things right here. Light it. And the spirit beast tries to eat the fire, freaks out, and gets poked. It's gonna take more than one hit, though, of course. So now we need to get more logs. It's a process. Ow. Definitely has some range to it. My goodness. And this is why we brought more food. Ow. Ow, we're too close. Clearly. Alright. Ow. This is a process. Oh my goodness, it came all the way over here. We just need to run a little bit further. That'll solve our problems. But then we have less time to chop. So. Pros and cons. We'll make it work. Maybe. There's nowhere here that is safe from the beast, of course. I think we need to spend more time chopping, unfortunately. We'll just hope that it goes different directions. Ow. Oh boy. And it hit me anyways. Probably gonna need to go get more food here. There's a log. So it does work. Eventually. Ow. 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 Stayed too long for that one. My goodness. Ow. There's 5. Can't even just use it on the fire either. And we drop this. Use light. And let's buy some more fire. Believe me, I'll be over here. Chopping. Ow. Okay. Here's another one. And of course it's multiple times, because why wouldn't it be? All in 3s here. Touch that. We can try running between multiple routes or something. I don't think it'd work too well though. We're still getting hit anyways. We'll stay nice and full health here. Might even be going faster, which is also a danger. Faster, stronger attacks as we continue breaking its shell and everything. Here's another log. Exercising patience. Well, that's good. Use light. And one more fire for the beast. Slice. And the armor is defeated. Woo! Away goes the beast. There he goes. Going through that really tiny door to the next area. Beautiful. Going through the passage. Get more information. Very well done, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. We've managed to shatter the beast's chest plate. I'm guessing Ernick didn't explain exactly what its weakness is. Well, kinda. He just mentioned that its weakness is in its chest, where it stores the energy from the souls it devours. Yes, I thought as much. Anyway, the beast is no ordinary life form. Actually, it's not a life form at all. As mentioned before, it's a supernatural being that sustains itself by feeding on the souls of the living and the dead. And part of a soul it devours do not die until the beast has used up all the energy. In other words, the souls are still alive within the beast. Ooh. Wait, so you're saying that parts of you, Summer, and everyone else are still alive in there? Yes, but the energy is severely corrupted. This creates something that I cannot explain as anything but a separate creature within the beast. This being is in fact the dark core of souls the beast draws power from. Which is the energy Ernick mentioned. It has, until now, been shielded behind the beast's chest plate. So we need to take advantage of this weakness before it has regenerated itself. How can we do that? In preparation for finally being able to fully destroy the beast, I must weaken it. Over the centuries, I've studied the creature. I've also managed to understand and use some of the dark powers that circulate here. I can cast something of a weakening spell at it, but it requires timing. First of all, I must be able to get a clear shot of the beast's head. Secondly, I can only do so while the dark core is not within the beast's body. So, lest it soaks up any harm I try to do to it. And it'll just strike at the remains of our soul. I'm guessing that's where I come in. Correct. As the beast has been drawing power from your soul, parts of you must also be in there. When the creature comes out of the beast's chest, it'll likely try to return to its true owner, namely you, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. You okay? Just need to get the fragments of my soul back. I guess I can do that. No, you definitely must not. The energy has been corrupted by the beast. It may still be drawn to you. If it comes in contact with you, you will gain nothing but pain. So you must stay out of its way. At the same time, make sure to lure it far away so the beast cannot get it back. There are soft patches of soil in this cave. Use a spade to dig holes in the soil, and use yourself as bait to trick the dark core into the holes. When the beast then bends over to get it back, I will strike. Okay. So I dig holes in the ground and act as live bait for the dark core, trying to get it to fall into one of them. Yes, while also keeping it away from the beast. If the beast happens to get it back, just wait for it to get loose again. You understand all that? Yes. I know what to do. Alright. Dig holes. Get bits. He also is still doing his attacks, though, so you continue to be aware of that. I also just need to wait until the core even comes out in the first place. He's running around. I'm just gonna keep running. That's the safest idea. A lot of this constant movement obviously made easier later with all the energy changes. But for now, we're doing fine. Alright. Just waiting on the core. Come out eventually. There's the core. One over here. Right in the hole. Hole in one. And then... Magical Blast. Oh, he's trying to eat the core again. Wild stuff. And then we keep running away. Alright. Ow. Need to be slightly more careful. Oh, it's coming all the way to us. Rude. Alright. We'll run back into it. Alright, come here, core. Here, Corey. There you go. And we get further away from the beast here, so we can actually run more effectively. Bam. Alright. And keep running. Oh, look at his attacks. That's not safe. We're just gonna keep running. That's the best idea. Look at the speed of this. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. Look how much magic of nonsense is just flying everywhere here. This is unsafe. This is an unsafe thing we're doing. Alright. The core. Ah, he's not gonna come. We were too far away from the little core. He's not picking it up, though. I'll take it. I will take it. We got Hunter XP for that. That's funny. Alright. Another blast. Amazing. And that is the blasting portion completed. It's gonna go fit through another tiny door there. Alright. And now, we'll go through here, where things get even more complicated. Well done, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. The beast appears weak enough now. It's time we defeat it for good. If the spells have the effect we've hoped for, we should be able to do some more direct harm to the beast's actual existence now. It's a creature born from the overwhelming presence of pain and torment, so we must strike it down with holy power. Unfortunately, holiness is something the beast has long since drained from our souls, so we still need your help, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. Remember when you helped Summer strengthen her soul? Yes, I remember. I brought back memories and experiences from her past. Exactly. We need you to do something similar now. This is the cave where Gargan buried us, many years ago. The same cave where we buried my lovely, beloved Jenica. The graves are monuments built in our memory, and thus strong anchors to our souls. We will return to our graves and must bless them to temporarily strengthen our souls, give us the power to strike at the beast. However, this land has been corrupted by its evil presence, so we can't stay in the ground for long. Additionally, the beast will most likely be trying to drain us completely dry when it realizes what we're up to. We must travel from grave to grave. At the right moment, when the beast is channeling its own powers, we must bless one of the graves we're currently in. Depending on what part of the dark energy it's currently drawing power from, let's bless the right grave so the correct one of us can cause a backlash of power. Now the beast has been weakened, you should be able to tell the souls apart by color as well as shape, so stay focused. Also, keep in mind that we must all strike the beast at least once. Our souls are different, and only then will the beast be defeated. Remember that, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. Are you ready, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic? No, I am not ready. I need to go get some food. I'm not ready yet. And then, we are not inside the final cave with the Spirit Beast. We also probably don't need the spade and tinderbox. But we're gonna keep them anyways. I'm just gonna go stock up outside of the Spirit Realm. Go get some sharks. Alright. All sharked up. Good stuff that was easier to hit the sharks. There's the beast. There's the graves. There's an altar we can pray at if we need to. Go through the passage again. Gonna get the whole talk here. Time to defeat it for good. Are you ready? Yes, I am ready. 3 magic guys. Okay. Yellow magic here. Bless this part of the grave. Yellow magic. Bless the yellow magic. We get it? Doesn't really look like it. There's a blue blast. Blasting that direction. Let's keep running away from. Here's a yellow blast. That's a blue one. Need to bless it quicker. Do a yellow attack? Nope. Run away. And a red over here. Doing blue. Just keep dodging the attacks. Just keep on just blasting. Oh, it's blue here now. Blast. I guess we did hit it. You succeed, you succeed. We just need red now. This holy energy damages the beast. Alright, beautiful. Ah, magic. Let's keep running away. Red magic is over here right now. It's a yellow. Can I do a red? No. Then he'll move. We'll go over here. You did it, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic! You defeated the beast! Yeah, appears I did. That wasn't too bad. Thank you so much. You saved our souls. I'm feeling stronger already. I'm just glad I could be of help. You did more than just helping out. You're a hero, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. I literally am a hero. I'm in the Heroes Guild. Ah, I guess so. You should speak to the elders. I'm sure they'll want to thank you as well. Alright. Everybody. We did it. We did the thing. How's it going? You did great, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. The beast stood no chance. I couldn't have done it without your help, though. Ah, maybe so. We were forced to fight, whereas you chose to do so to help us. You're the true hero here, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. But this is not the place to talk. Please come and talk to us outside the cave. We have some things we want to give you. Alright, I'll come with you then. Whoop. And outside the cave. Alright. Victory! We did it. I just want to talk to you. Okay. Words cannot express how grateful we are. We are free of the beast's torment. Now let us forever seal this cave, just to be sure that its evil aura is firmly trapped. Hiya! We've broken the cave in the spirit realm. Before we move on, we have a few things to give you to show our appreciation for everything you've done. Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going? Death, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. With the beast no longer keeping us trapped here, we can finally die. That doesn't really seem like a happy ending. We've been waiting for this moment for hundreds of years. It's a relief that we can finally get our eternal rest. Please don't be sad, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. You always have Mother's ring to remember us by. Also, now that I'm stronger, I can finally give it a proper blessing. Summer closes her eyes and concentrates for a moment. You should now be able to use the ring to go through all the portals leading to this realm. There are the strong ones, which you've been able to pass through before. Then there are the weak ones, which look similar, but they just don't glow quite as strongly. Finally, there are the very weak portals. These portals don't even glow at all, and thus completely invisible. They may be very difficult to find, but I've heard that there are a few of them scattered across the wilderness. Portals tend to appear in locations with a already strong spiritual presence, so I suggest starting to look there. You must then operate your ring in the right spot to go through it. If you're not standing in or right next to a portal, the ring simply won't give out a response. So I just wear the ring on my finger and operate when I think I'm next to a portal. Yep, that's correct. As I mentioned, they tend to appear in places where the presence of spirits is already strong, like here on the farm or in the village. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. I also have something I want to give you, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. I want you to have this shield. I made it myself a long time ago, when I was still alive. It may not be much on its own right, but during our early struggles against the beast, Jagex came up with a way of making it stronger. He used a holy elixir and the power of Saradomin to bless the shield, making it more powerful. Then he created a series of magical sigils to attach to it. Each sigil strengthened the shield with different powers. However, once one has been attached to a shield, it cannot be removed, and no other sigil can be attached with it. The shield has become very powerful, but unfortunately, I lost all the parts in one of the beast's violent outbreaks about 100 years ago. If you happen to come across any holy elixir or sigils during your travels in the wilderness, you could probably put them together yourself. And even if you can't, you might be able to find someone skilled enough to do it for you. Let's see, I got this straight. Shield you're giving me now, I can bless with using a holy elixir and the power of Saradomin. That's correct. And once it's been blessed, I can attach a magical sigil to it. That is also correct. If you can't bless it yourself, you may be able to find a holy man of Saradomin to do it for you. Alright, thank you very much for these gifts. That's the least we can do, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. Now it's time for us to leave. Farewell and good luck on your adventures. Goodbye, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. And be sure to put that shield to use. Goodbye, thank you for everything. Please don't forget us, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, Artic. Farewell. And they all fade out, and we finish the quest. 1 quest point, 1500 summoning XP, 5000 hunter, 5000 mining, 5000 woodcutting, 15,000 firemaking, 10,000 prayer, a spirit shield, the ability to wield spirit shields, an upgrade to Jenica's ring to go to all the new places, and the ability to fight the corporeal beast and tormented wraith. We will get to all that. First thing we're going to do is go to all the spirit realm spots out in the wilderness. I guess the first thing we need to do is alch the spirit shield. It is a shield. It's not very helpful. Most of the time we don't want a shield. That is a symptom of evolution of combat and everything, though. It's a decent shield-ish. It's an okay shield. We just really, really don't need a shield. And so, I'm more than happy with 42,000 coins as my reward. That's not bad either. Let's get to 5 places. First up, here is a portal. You're at the Chaos Altar. Or the Lower Chaos Altar. Whatever you want to call it. The hints of knowledge about prayer pass through your mind. You want the wish to hold on to it? Yes, please. 7,500 prayer XP. And a spirit. Hello, spirit. What? Do I have something on my face? You are decorated in flesh. I guess I am. Just don't let them take it from you. Who are you? I promised I would never leave his side. Then they froze me and I could no longer keep up. That doesn't really answer the question. Who are you? Did you come to give me your flesh? No. I just want to know who you are. They called me something. It might have been Lamel or Urgand. I don't even remember your name. My name is an importance of the past and no longer a burden I must carry with me. How long you been here? Since shortly before blue and red were rudely interrupted by green. I see. Can Lamel or Denagru share more of his knowledge with you, Flesh Dancer? When were red and blue interrupted? At some point in the afternoon, before the arrows but after the demons. I mean, at what point in time? It was the 3rd in a row, around the night of 4,000 glowing eyes. I had already been born from pain, but I was late. Oh, when you put it that way. Was that the end of your dance? What are you doing here? The sword had sown its new home and my time in flesh was over. Demons laughed and angels wept. I rose, but my lord moved. I was left in the presence of pain. I take it you died. Aha! Your dance entertains, Gnamiel. Is that a yes? As truly as the western lands fell, I have not strayed from his red path, no, I have been careful. Whose path? The red, Rakazma. Of course, no, Lundgren has not followed the path of men. Makazra was a beacon of war, and as well as a searching light. Oh, how he searched. The light got weaker, so Lamreg lit a candle of his own. But Jagex put his fist down, and the demons as well as angels flew. Who did what now? One said right, one said left, the paths crossed, and there was middle. The struggle shone with light of living eyes. But they grew bleak, withered, and died. Who died? Many of us, but we had to. We were insignificant in their reflections. Nothing but a second of necessary suffering for their benefit. Leaves will fall from the trees, but the mountains remain. But then he awoke and disrupted it all. Who woke up? Green. The red path had fallen in the shadows of blue wings, but all knew he had what had to be done. The crossroads would be intertwined into one, and the struggle would cease. And that's when Green woke up. Yes, it mixed, and all was white. Crossroads chose no path to become a wall. The bright light blinds whoever comes too close. Everyone crashes into a wall, unable to get away. And only because of Green, only because it would not see a leaf be pulled from the tree, instead fall to the ground and slowly rot. It did nothing good for anyone involved. The light must continue to flow, but the bearer of the prism is nowhere to be seen. Not with the star of the tail taken away. If only it had let us end it the only true way. Now dance, you disguised in the flesh of pastimes. Garel must rest. Mysterious, but also a story of the God Wars. Next place. Back at the farm, now with bonus gargoyles for a future mess. Not in combat, this will be operating. Feel strange knowledge about farming pass through your mind. Wish to hold on to it? You betcha. 7,500 farming XP. Nice. I will take it. Now we're back here again. And there is the cave that is closed on this side, therefore open on the other. Nothing else to really do here. Just a good time to get 7,500 farming XP, which is nice. And we can also see that everyone is gone. They have moved on. Getting around in this place is a nightmare. Next one. At the Rogue's Castle here, we pop into the Spirit Realm. It's a knowledge about thieving passed through mine. You want to hold on to it? Yep. 15,000 thieving XP. Nice. All these have level requirements and everything, which we have. Anyways, I'm gonna go in here, and we got jail doors here. Pass through this one to close this jail cell. Pass through here again to close this jail cell. And that's something. Get out of the portal here again. I guess we need to stand next to it. This is an invisible one. Hidden. Mysterious. And then, back out in the real world, we now just walk straight into the rogues area here. There's some slightly higher level rogues, but not insanely high leveled. So it's actually fine. Pass through here. Got the rogue captain. Pass through another one. Talk to this rogue here. Have you come to bust me out of here? Why were you locked up here? We used to be part of the group of rogues here, until they accused me of having stolen the gold we had stolen from people who had previously stolen it from someone else. So they locked you up. Yeah, I keep telling them I didn't steal nothing, but they just refused to believe me. So did you steal it? That's not the point. What's important is I said I didn't. I see. So have you come to release me or what? Yes, I have. The doors were locked, but I used this magical ring to travel into a parallel realm where all recent changes are opposite to the other side. So I closed the doors there. I opened the doors here. Man, did you break the doors open using your head or what? Regardless, I appreciate the help, man. If you ever need anything, come see my place in Varrock. I've got a business you might be interested in. Whereabouts in Varrock? assuming it hasn't been occupied by any of the muggers, got a place in the not-so-nice parts of town, right behind the archery store. Come and see me there. Anyway, we gotta run now before my so-called companions realize what you and your thick head have done. Alright. And he is out of here. Just let him leave. Free the rogue in the wilderness here. Wild. Alright. Took the obelisks to get up here after a near disaster of trying to run up to a gate here. There are so many terrible things just plopped in the wilderness for no reason. Like Greater Demon, Ash Lords, and Calgarian Demons, and Ripper Demons, which are the worst. This place is a mess. This place is a mess. Ah, they're attacking me over the fence. Ah. And then things also attack you while you're going through the obelisks. It's a whole thing. Here's a better gate. I couldn't get up this way because of the Greater Demon Berserkers and Ash Lords here. They were also a problem. Can we get to... We can't even go up that way. We need to go this way. We get past here. You gonna bother me? Greater Demon Berserker. Wildly high level. This is a safe zone later, so now it's fine. Well, this is where another portal is at. Previously, this was a much less bespoke ruins here. But now it's a whole nother thing. Operate the portal. Feel a hint of smithing pass through your mind. You wish to hold on to it? You betcha. 7,500 smithing XP. Not too shabby. And on the walls here, and on the floors, it's more of a hint when it was less obvious. We got some symbols, which are going to be very, very important very soon. Alright. One more portal to go get to. It's an invisible portal in the middle of the Dark Warriors Fortress. Operate it. You feel a sense of defense pass through your mind. Hold it. Yep. I'll take any XP I can get. 15,000 defense XP, and that is all the experience from all the spirit portals. Here we've got a Tormented Wraith. He's level 42. Wraith of a long dead prisoner. We can't attack him, find ourselves unable to. But if we were to wield full black armor and black weapon / shield, we could attack and fight this guy for loot. Some not too impressive things, but he does drop the Spirit Shield and Holy Elixir, only very rarely. So technically, we get a Blessed Spirit Shield just from this guy. Not really viable, since there's one spawn and he needs to attack with black weapons, which is not good at all. But it is technically a thing. Woo 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 indeed. Can definitely teleport from here to leave the wilderness. We got to go talk to the rogue that went to Varrock here. We can do that. See what he can do for us. Right below the archery shop, he said. So we will do just that. Let's run over here. There he is. Hello, rogue. Welcome to my humble abode. What can I do for you? You mentioned a business. Up at the rogue's castle? What was that about? Ah yes, I run, what do you call it? Some little jewelry business. So if you happen to come across any unenchanted gold jewelry, I'll gladly take it off your hands for a decent sum of coins. Only gold jewelry? Correct. Not buying anything that isn't beautiful, bright gold. My clients are pretty picky about that. Alright, I'll remember that. Unenchanted jewelry. He will buy it for the Grand Exchange min price, which was then changed to low alchemy in 2010. Selling just random piles of jewelry for low alch price is not actually very helpful when we could just high alch it. I guess for the lowest level stuff, we might be able to get away with it being more profitable than going and buying a nature rune, but we're not gonna have just random piles of gold unenchanted jewelry. Also does like sapphire jewelry, emerald jewelry, etc. Up to dragonstone. I'm not gonna do any of that though. There is one final reward from this quest. The last thing that happened in the quest was closing the cave in the spirit realm, which opened it in our realm here. We could collapse it again, but we could just go inside instead. And now we got the cave here and a corpse. Hi, corpse. Which corpse are you? What do you got? I'm not carrying any items that you can loot. There. That's what I call slimline. The cave. Real version. Where we fought the beast. It's all moist here. That's why I need the fire. Ground is still soft. We got this entire run all the way to the end of the cave, where we will see the beast is back. This is not the spirit beast, the corporeal beast. Level 785, strongest monster in the game currently. Wildly difficult for a lot of reasons. Attacks with melee and magic. It's got the blast that spreads out. It's got the core that will suck your life. You have to dodge around it. It gets a stomp attack. It loses the stomp attack later. Updates and things. And then there is the drop table. Whole bunch of crazy stuff on here. High value things for having to fight such a beast in groups. At least that's the intention for a while here. Lots of valuable stuff that gets changed in a variety of updates. Loses certain things, other things get changed, other things are added later. But the main draw here is, of course, the Spirit Shield and Holy Elixir, much more common than other sources, and the sigils. Spectral, Arcane, Elysian, and Divine. Different effects they used to have before the changes with Evolution of Combat and stuff. So yeah, very fancy shields that we would not be able to get because we don't have good gear to fight the corporeal beast. It's not corporal, it's corporeal. Really, you want a spear, but we don't have a spear at all, and we're not gonna get one. And so we won't worry about this. Probably couldn't beat it anyways. Stats and gear and everything, not quite there yet. And we don't want the shields anyways, so we are not gonna worry about fighting the corporeal beast. Maybe some other bossing in the future, but definitely not this guy. He's too big, too strong, I don't care about the drops. Other things. Anyways. So we've definitely let an even stronger beast loose in the real world here. And he's definitely going to claim plenty of souls from people that go in there trying to fight him and just get annihilated. But not going to be us, luckily. And so, that's going to just stay here and be fine. But we will continue on next time. Goodbye.